about 5:01, I'll get started. I'm going to start my music now. Don't know if anyone's going to join us, but I'm glad you guys are here. So I'll give my little spiel like I always do. My name is Emily, and you're logging in for a 60-minute Vinyasa flow class. Please make sure you have plenty of water and take any breaks that you need to. I don't cue a ton of breaks, but listen to your body. If you do have blocks, that's great. You can use books or pillows. It's not absolutely necessary, but it always tends to make your practice a little bit easier. It's not cheating, I promise you. We're going to start on our backs. You can slowly recline onto your backs, feet together, knees wide. If this is too much on your back or your leg, you can place some blocks underneath your thighs or pillows, or just bring your knees together, feet flat on the mat. You can place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your tummy. I invite you to close your eyes. If that's not accessible for you tonight, and just gaze up at the ceiling or the tip of your nose. Take a deep inhale through your nose and sigh everything out, moving your jaw side to side. Wiggle your shoulders. Release any tension, any wiggles you have in your body. With each inhale everything you'd like to receive from your practice today. And exhale anything that's no longer serving you. And as your mind starts to wander, focus on your hands moving as you inhale and exhale. Connect your breath to that movement. Focus. And let everything else go. On your next inhale, grab the outside of your thighs, gently push your knees together, feet flat on the mat. Bring your feet a little bit closer to your sit bones. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Inhale your hips, not all the way to the sky, but just enough to engage the back line of your legs. Exhale, lower your body towards the mat. Inhale, lift your hips up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale one more time, hips up to the sky. Squeeze, and then let everything go. On your next inhale, reach your arms up to the sky and behind you. And exhale, hands back to your hips. So we've woken up our back line of our body. Now we're gonna open up our shoulders, our arms, wake them up. Inhale, arms to the sky. And down, and then exhale back to your hips. Next time you inhale, let's put everything together. So inhale, hips and arms up and back. And exhale, everything returns down to the mat. Inhale, hips up, arms up. And exhale, let everything go back to the mat. Inhale, hips up. And exhale everything down. Bring your knees into your chest. Your little knee circles one way, then the other. Slide your arms out to a T on either side of your body. And we're just gonna gently rock our knees side to side. You don't have to go all the way down. We're just warming up like our spine. If you wanna lean one way, pause, and then with your core, pull yourself back to center. Be mindful of your movement. So inhale to the other side, pause here, and then bring it back into center. One more time, either side. And bring your knees back to center. Grab behind your thighs. Gonna rock and roll forward and back on our mat. Careful not to roll on your neck. And we're gonna pause in a V formation, our boat pose. You can bring our calves parallel to the ground. Open up your chest. You can stay here, or if you're ready, extend your arms and maybe your legs out. Wherever you are, we're gonna lift and lower to your own breath. So stay nice and steady. Warm up our core. Listen to your back. If your back or your core isn't ready for this movement, and just go back to grabbing the backs of your thighs. You can still lift and lower, and you can still really engage your core with this movement. A couple more breaths here. And maybe if you want to pause wherever you are, you can hold. Open up your chest. Engage your core, navel to spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock all the way forward, cross your legs, and fold forward over your legs for a little bit. Just inhale here. And exhale. Breathe in, place your hands on the ground, roll over your shins, find tabletop pose. So wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, neutral spine. Inhale, lower your belly, lift your chin up slightly into cow. Exhale, push away the ground, arch your back, chin to chest, into cat. Inhale, chin up, belly down, into cow. And exhale to cat. One more time, inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Come back to a neutral spine, engage your core, tuck your toes, lift your hips up to the sky, into downward facing dog. Take a couple moments here to settle into your downward facing dog. You can bend one knee and then the other. Shake your head yes or no. Push away the ground with the palms of your head. Stretch your hips up to the sky. And allow your heels to gently reach towards the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step all the way up to the top of the mat. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Allow your upper body to hang heavy on your thighs, ragdoll. You can grab opposite elbows. Take this opportunity to let your entire back line open up. And if you want a little bit more, wrap your arms around your legs. Bring your forehead towards your knees, chin to chest, and arch your back like you're in cat pose. Feel your upper back, your shoulders spread. Really opening up upper back a little more. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet together, big toes touch, heels slightly separate, and rise up slowly on your inhale. When you rise all the way up, reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, fold all the way down. Keep your knees bent because we're still warming up. Inhale, slide your hands to your shins or blocks. Create a nice long back. Take out all the little crinkles in your back, engage your core. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach up, look up this time. Maybe do a little back bend. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back and then your left. You are in plank pose now. Always an option to bend your knees and bring them to the mat for more support. Really engage your core. Lift up off of your hands and your toes. Feel nice and light. Start breathing your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out of your nose with a slight restriction on the back of your throat. Breathe in here. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, peel your chest off the ground into cobra. Squeeze your glutes, support your lower back. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Slide your wrists underneath your elbows. Inhale, peel your chest off the ground, stay low, medium, or if you're ready, come all the way up to high cobra. If you want a little bit more, push off the tops of your feet. Hover your legs over the mat. Open your chest, pull your chest through your arms. Inhale. Exhale, engage your core. Lift your hips up with your core muscles in a downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, all the air out. Step or you can hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. And bring your hands to heart center. Inhale your arms to the sky. This time, sink your tailbone down and back on your exhale into chair pose. Wiggle your toes. Make sure that all your weight is in your heels. Magnetize your inner thighs towards one another. Elongate your tailbone. Sink a little lower. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, rinse it all out. Flow down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. You can step or hop back. If you hop back, land in bent arms. If you step back in full plank pose, you can lower halfway or all the way. You can come into upward facing dog or stick with cobra. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale your right heel to the sky, all the way up. Exhale, bring your right foot in between your two hands. Dial your back heel down, ground down on both feet. Then rise up, reach your arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Might want to adjust your stance a little bit. Try to bring your hips and your shoulders to the front of the room. Breathe in. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Breathe in, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel all the way up, stretch it all the way. And exhale, step your left foot forward. Dial your back heel down, ground down on both feet, and then rise up strong. Warrior one on the left side. Shoulders away from your ears, arms reach to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Take your left foot, step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, all the air out. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and rise all the way up. Hands to heart center. Find Tadasana one more time. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Inhale your arms back up to the sky. Exhale, tailbone sinks down. So find chair pose one more time. You might want to bring your feet hip distance apart, just so you're a little bit more stable, but you can always keep them together if that feels better in your body. So again, reach your crown of your head to the front, to the ceiling, and your tailbone towards the ground. Sink a little lower. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. On the exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So your upper body twists to the right. Stay upright here, or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, bring your left elbow across your right thigh, and for a deeper twist. Look down to your feet. Make sure they're grounded down. Wiggle your toes. Make sure your knees are in line with each other, and then work on your upper body. Breathe in here. And exhale. Sink a little lower. Try to get your tailbone lower than your heart. One more inhale. And exhale. Now look to your feet. Lean everything on to your right foot. Lift your left foot off the ground and try to slide it all the way back as you maintain the prayer twist. If you can't maintain the prayer twist, that's fine. Just get back into it. No big deal. Create a nice solid base. Inhale and exhale, twist a little deeper. Lift your core off of your right thigh by really engaging everything, then twisting a little deeper. You can gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back to crescent lunge. So reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take your right foot behind you, plank pose. Option, of course, bring your knees down. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can always skip the chaturanga and the upward facing dog and just meet us in downward facing dog. It's totally fine. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, all the air out, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Come straight into chair. So sink your tailbone, reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. One breath here. Exhale, twist to the left. So again, stay upright or guide your right elbow across your left thigh into prayer twist. Again, engage your core, lift your core off of your thighs. Try to turn a little bit deeper by pushing your top hand off of your bottom hand. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Now breathe in, look towards your feet. Lean everything on your left foot and slide your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. If you fall over, no big deal. Just get back up. Once you find your solid base, then you can move your neck if it feels good in your body. Magnetize your inner thighs towards one another. Extend the crown of your head to the front of the room. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to speed that up, one breath, one movement, and I might make some adjustments, so just keep your ears open. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, all your air out, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, sink right into chair. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer position, maybe twist. One breath in, one breath out. Lean everything on your right foot. Look towards your feet. Step your left foot all the way back. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale your arms to the sky. Now exhale, come back to prayer twist. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Pause here, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Now rinse it out your way. Again, you can always meet us in downward facing dog. No need to do a full vinyasa. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, all the air out, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sink back to chair, breathe in. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. One breath here. One breath out. Look towards your foot, lean everything into the left. Slide your right foot back. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale, reach your arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Hold here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, all the air out, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in for a flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, float to plank. Again, option to lower your knees. We're gonna hold here for just a little bit. So find a pose that's something good in your body. If your wrists are getting tired, you can always go on your forearms. So if you're on your wrist, what we're gonna do is you can stay in plank, or you can try to tap your opposite shoulder with your opposite hand. Using your breath, try not to move the lower part of your body, just your arms. Nice work, using your breath. Now if you want a little bit more, you can tap your shoulders twice, walk back to a tabletop pose with your knees hovering, and then tap your shoulders, and then walk back out. If your knees are down, just continue tapping your opposite shoulder. So there's an option for everyone, or you can just go back to downward facing dog if you want to skip this whole thing together. Good, a couple more breaths here. Feel your power in your breath. Let go of anything that your mind is telling you can't do. Good, inhale, heels to the hips to the sky. Exhale, heels to the mat, downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale through the nose. And exhale. Inhale your right heel all the way up to the sky. Exhale, open your hip a little bit to the right side of the room. You can bend your knee slightly. We're gonna step our right foot by our right pinky. Look towards the front of the room. And we're gonna come back up to one-legged dog. So inhale, one-legged dog, open up your hip. Exhale, step your right foot by your left foot. Excuse me, right foot by your right pinky. One more time, inhale, heel to the sky. This time, bring your knee towards the center. Step your right foot in between your two hands. Keep your back heel lifted. And then we're gonna reach our arms up straight to crescent lunge. Inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. You can go straight to the elbow across the thigh, or stay upright again. Pick your poison. Inhale here. Exhale, dial your back heel down, cartwheel your arms out to a T into warrior two. You just want to make a quick adjustment to your feet, so your feet are heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Push off the pinky side of your back foot, lengthen through your right knee so your knee is hovering over your right ankle. Open up your chest. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, slide your right hand on your thigh, your left arm overhead, extended side angle. You can move one of your blocks if you have one into the front of your foot or behind. Or you can leave your arm on your thigh. Just try not to dump too much pressure into the block or your thigh. Really engage your upper body. And if you engage your upper body so much, try to remove your right hand from your block or your forearm and extend both to the front of the room. Just a little challenge, power move here if you want it. If not, just stay in your extended side angle. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms back, reverse warrior. So your right leg stays in a nice lunge. Might be shaking a little bit now. That's fine. Body's just getting stronger. Inhale and exhale. Any doubts that you have? 2 more breaths here, I promise. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Reach your right arm to the front of the room. Reach, reach, reach. Bring your right hand to your shin, a block. Or you could just hang out in air if you want. Triangle pose. Keep a little bend in your front leg so you don't hyperextend your knee. You can stare at the ground in front of you or up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise up, rebend your front knee, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Lower to your degree. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, hips to the sky. Inhale your left heel up, open your hip up slightly to the left side of the room. And step your left foot to your left pinky. Inhale, back up to one-legged dog. And exhale, left foot to left pinky. Inhale, left heel up to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot in between your 2 hands. Keep your back heel up and rise up, crescent lunge. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Breathe in here. And exhale. Inhale, dial your back heel down. Cartwheel your arms open to warrior 2. Adjust your stance. Gaze down at your left big toe. If you can't see it, pull your left hip back. Your knees tracking the pinky side of your foot. Tug on your right arm so your shoulders are in line with your hips. Shoulders away from your ears. Gaze over middle finger. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, slide your left forearm on your thigh, right arm overhead, extended side angle. Notice if your hips are jutting out to the left. If they are, squeeze them in line with your heels as much as possible. Feeling a long line of energy from your pinky toe to your pinky finger. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cartwheel your arms to reverse warrior. Notice where your knee is. If it's dumping toward the center, adjust your hips. Open up your chest to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, straighten your leg. Reach your left arm to the front of the room and then cartwheel your arms down. So your left arm is heading to your shin or a block or the mat. Right arm extends to the ceiling. Triangle pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise up slowly, rebend your left knee, and exhale, hands to the mat, rinse it out your way. Inhale through your nose, and exhale. Speed that up a little bit. I might change some stuff, so just keep your ears open one more time. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale to prayer twist. Inhale, dial your back heel down. Cartwheel your arms up to warrior two. Now we're going to create a little rhythm here. So inhale, reach your arms back up to crescent lunge. Heel comes up. Exhale, back to prayer twist. Inhale, arms to the sky, crescent lunge. And exhale, open arms to warrior two. One more time. Inhale, arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Pause here, breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale, rise up. Point both toes to the left side of your mat. Toes out. Heels in. Bend your knees in the goddess pose. So make sure your knees and your toes are going in the same direction. You can stay here, put your hands on your hips or prayer position. Let's do little pulses. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Nice long spine. Use your breath. Now stay low. You can try to lift maybe one heel up and place it down. And maybe the other heel and place it down. Maybe you can try both heels and place it down. Wherever you're doing. One more breath here and out. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Back heel comes up. Step back to plank. And lower to your degree. We'll rinse it out your way to downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Now inhale, dial your back heel down. Exhale, cartwheel your arms out to warrior two. Breathe in, back to crescent lunge. And exhale, prayer twist to the left. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, prayer twist. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Pause here, breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, triangle pose. Hold here for a breath. Inhale, rise up strong. Find goddess pose towards the right side of your mat. You can continue with your pulses if you want. Or you can join me in a little stretch. You can sink as low as you want. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist your shoulders to the back of the room for a little spinal twist. Gaze over your right shoulder. Come back to center. And twist to the front of the room. Come back to center. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands on either side of your left foot. And step back to plank. Breathe in. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it one more time, both sides. So inhale, right heel up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathe in and then exhale to warrior two. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Pause here for breath. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. One breath here. One breath out. Inhale, rise up. Goddess pose to the left side of your mat. Little tiny pulses. Nice. Keep it going. Pause. slow, maybe one heel at a time, maybe both heels. One more breath wherever you are. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat. Back heel comes up, step back to plank. Rinse it out your way. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Pause here for breath. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Pause here. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, rise up. Goddess squat to the right side of the room. Do your pulses here, or you can come twist to the back of the mat. Come to center. Twist to the front of the mat. Come back to center. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Step back to plank. Hold in plank one more time. Again, option to lower your knees if you want. Now stay in plank, or you can bring one knee to your chest and then step back. And then your opposite knee to your chest, step back. Mountain climbers. So the great thing about mountain climbers is that you can go at your own pace. If you want to move a little quicker, get your heart rate pumping, you can. Just make sure you're using your breath. Or you can meet us in child's pose. Whatever you're feeling today, it's your practice. I'm just here to guide you, give you some options. Looking nice, keep it going, use your breath wherever you are, slow or fast. 15 more seconds, you guys, keep it going, use your breath, engage your core, support your lower back. Crown of your head reaches to the front of the room. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, knees wide. Big toes touch, sink your hips back to your heels, forehead to mat, child's pose. Feel free to stay in child's pose for a little longer, or meet me in downward facing dog. Flutter out your lips. You can bend one knee and the other. Inhale your right heel all the way up. Bend your knee. Open your hip up even more to the right side. You can rotate your ankle to one way and then the other. Do hip circles, front and back, and then rotate the other side. Or if you can flip your dog, if that's in your practice, you can do that now by rotating your left foot, point both feet towards the back of the room. Reach your hips up to the sky and your right hand to the front of the room. Deep breath in. On your next exhale, take the entire exhale, come back to three-legged dog. Lift your heel to the sky. And place your right foot by your right pinky. And then step your left foot up to meet your left pinky. Coming into Malasana or yogi squat. So you might not be able to go all the way down. You can use your blocks. If you don't want to go all the way down, just important to keep your knees pointed wherever your toes are headed. And if you do come all the way down, try not to just drop down. Use your muscles to really engage everything, lift everything up. You're not just focusing on your flexibility, really gaining strength. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, now squeeze everything into the middle. Rise up nice and slow and controlled. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Heel toe your feet together. Hands on hips. Find something on the wall that's not moving. Lean everything on your right foot and bring your left knee up to your chest. Find your balance. Find all four corners of your right foot. Engage your quad. Now you can stay here or bring your right hand to the outside of your right thigh into a nice little moderate twist. If you're feeling like you can do a little bit more with your peace side fingers, grab the big toe of your left foot and try to extend it long. And if you're feeling a little frisky, you want to do some more, you can extend your left arm to the back of the room. And then try to move your gaze over your left shoulder. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Engage your core, nice long spine. Come back to center if you're twisted. Hands on your hips. Hinge forward as your left heel reaches the back of the room. Find warrior 3. Again, if you have blocks, you can use your blocks for stability or the mat. Scissor your inner thighs towards one another. Extend the crown of your head towards the front of the room. One deep breath in here. Exhale, bend your front leg. Extend your hands to the mat. Heel toe your right foot so it's on the outside of your right hand. Lower your left knee to the mat and untuck your toe. Find lizard pose so you can stay on your palms, or you can grab a block and rest your forearms on top of that. Or if you have more flexibility, you can come all the way down to your forearms. You can allow your knee to open up to the right side of the mat, or you can squeeze it into your shoulder. Kind of depends on how your body is feeling again. Listen to your body. You might want to heel toe your left foot out a little bit longer so you're not right on top of your knee. You can come up to the palms of your hands if you're not there already. Heel toe your right foot in line with your hip. You can take your blocks or your hands, walk your hands or your blocks to around your hips or in front of your knees. Flex your right foot. Really flex your toe so it's pointed towards your head. Dig your heel into the mat. Half split. So pull your right hip back. Feel an opening in your hamstring. Rebend your front leg just for a second. Then come back. Actually, before you straighten the leg, heel toe your foot a little bit closer to the left side of the mat. And then straighten your front leg, flex your foot. So it's a little bit of a different hamstring stretch. Trying to get more into the IT. So flex your foot, dig your heel in, and then try to get your big toe to touch, your pinky toe to touch the mat. So your heel is over to crossing your body towards the left side of the mat. Your right pinky is towards the mat. Doing a nice stretch there. And if you want a deeper stretch, move your blocks over to the right side of your mat. Couple breaths here. Really feeling a nice opening in your IT or hamstring. And walk your hands back to center. Rebend your front leg. And come all the way back. Swing your left foot to meet your right and can shake out your leg. So we're going to do a fun peak pose here called elephant trunk pose. I'm going to face this side of the room and I'll face you the next time I do it. Let's bring our left leg straight out, flex your foot. Right foot comes on the ground. Now you can, if you have blocks, you can place them on either side of your hip, but you don't need blocks. It just makes it a little bit more accessible. So let's flex our foot up, grab the bottom of your foot, kind of feel how your hip is going. If you're feeling nice and open, kind of try to open it up today. And then take your right arm, wrap it around the outside of your shin, And take your left hand and try to wrap that around the outside and kind of give yourself a little hug. This is a great hip opener. So if this is where you want to stay right now, it's a great place. Keep both feet flexed, really active. If you want to try the peak pose, then take your right hand and place it underneath your right leg. Place your hand by your hip on a block or the mat. Try to get your right foot as high as you can towards your shoulder, just to make it a little easier. Flex both feet, so both legs need to be very active. Push down on top of the blocks and try to lift your entire body into elephant trunk pose. Again, wherever you are in this practice, you're either opening your hips or gaining strength or both. Lower down. Bring your feet together, shake them out again. Reposition your blocks. Let's lie on our backs. Bring your knees over your hips, hands behind your head. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring your right shoulder to meet your left knee. Come back to center and then opposite knee, opposite shoulder. Yogi bicycles for 1 minute starting now. Try not to use momentum. Try to use your deep core muscles to really move your shoulder towards your knee. You want to straighten your legs for something different, feel free to do that. Don't forget to breathe. Nice, we're halfway there. Doing amazing. Working really hard this class, gaining lots of strength. 15 more seconds. We're doing it together. Use your breath. Five, four, three, two, one. Lengthen your legs out, your arms out. Inhale. Exhale, bend one knee and then the other into your chest. Do little knee circles. Draw the backs of your thighs. Let's rock and roll. Can't forget to do the other side. Don't want to be lopsided. So we're going to cross our ankles, roll over our shins. Come back to downward facing dog, or you can do a vinyasa here. Inhale your left heel to the sky, bend your knee, rotate your ankle one way and then the other. And again, if you want to flip your dog, rotate your right foot. So both feet are looking towards the back of your mat. Lift your hips up. Careful of your shoulder with the arm on the ground. If it's calling to you, then it's probably time to get back into one-legged dog. Inhale, exhale. Slowly flip back over. Extend your heel to the sky. And step your left foot by your left pinky. And your right foot by your right pinky. Back into Malasana Yogi pose again. Using your strength to get you there to pose your flexibility. So inhale, lift up slightly. On your next inhale, rise up slowly, squeezing everything towards the middle. Heel toe your feet together. And bring your hands to your hips. Find the spot on the wall. Lean everything on your left foot. Lift your right knee up into crane pose. Again, like I said before, lots of options. So you can stay here. You can grab the outside of your right thigh. You can try to grab your big toe and extend it with your opposite hand. Stretch your right arm behind you and maybe gaze over your right shoulder. And slowly come back to center. Hinge forward, extend your right heel to the back of the room. Grab your blocks if needed. Warrior 3. Align your hips together. Extend the crown of your head and your heel. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat, bend your knee, extend your right leg long to the mat, heel toe your left foot over to the edge of the mat, and lower your right knee, untuck your toe, lizard pose. And if you need to grab a block to get into lizard pose, that's fine, or come down all the way to the mat. Slowly come to the palms of your hands, heel toe your foot so it's in line with your hip. Walk your blocks of your hands all the way back. Lengthen out through your left foot. Heel is nice and dug. Dig your heel into the mat. Pull your left hip back. Flex your foot. Inhale, rebend your front knee. And then heel toe your left foot across your body towards the right side of your mat. Straighten your left leg like you did before. And this time, again, we're going to turn our foot, the pinky side is down, facing towards the left side of the mat. If you need a little bit more, walk your blocks of your hands to the outside of your left thigh. Pull your left hip back, open up the IT band. Walk your block up to the top of the mat, bend your knee, and sink all the way back. Bring both feet together, shake them out, and we will try elephant trunk on the other side. I'll face you this time. I'm not mirroring you, so just be careful with that. So again, nice active right foot, left leg starts at the beginning and just right in front of your side, and then grab your left foot in your right hand, open up your hip. You can grab the outside of your thigh, maybe give your thigh a little hug. And if you want to try for the elephant trunk, then place your left hand on the right underneath your left thigh on a block or the mat. You can move your thigh up or calf up as high as you can to your shoulder. Flex and activate all your muscles in your leg, and then lift to your degree. Really intense core work. 2 more breaths. And slowly lower yourself down. Bring your feet out in front of you. Give them a good shake. Extend your arms out long, and you can keep a block with you. Lower yourself all the way down. Slide your heels toward your sit bone. Hands on either side of your hips. Inhale your hips to the sky. If you want supported bridge, you can slide your block underneath your sacrum. Or you can just continue squeezing your hips up closer towards the ceiling. Wiggle your shoulders, maybe clasp your hands underneath your body into bridge pose. Let go of whatever's underneath you. Lift your heels up and slowly roll all the way down. Bring your feet wide on the mat and windshield wiper your knees side to side. Let's try that one more time. So heel toe your feet in line with your sit bone. If you have full wheel in your practice, please feel free to take that now. Inhale your hips up to the sky, and find your version of bridge or full wheel pose. You're in full wheel. Bring your chin to your chest and slowly lower all the way down. Lift your heels and lower your body down. Bring your feet wide and knock your knees together. Take a moment for your back to reset. Bring both knees into your chest. You can rock your knees or circle your knees one way and the other. Bring your feet up towards the ceiling. Grab your feet, your shins or your thighs, and happy baby. Just take a moment to really allow your entire spine to melt into the ground in this pose. And then you can rock side to side if it feels good. And squeeze your knees into your chest. Squeeze everything into a little ball. And exhale, lengthen out your legs. Bring your hands on either side of your hips. I invite you to close your eyes or gaze at the tip of your nose. Take a deep inhale and exhale any tension you have left in your body as you prepare yourself for your Shavasana. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, move your jaw from side to side. Wiggle your shoulders, your fingers, your toes. Come back to your body. Slide your heels together. Extend your arms overhead. And your knees to your chest. Slowly roll to your most comforting side. Pause with your head in your hands. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, push yourself up to an easy seated position. With your eyes closed or gaze to the ground, place our left hand on our heart, our right hand on top, with our chin slightly bowed. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. The love in my heart bows down to the love in each of your hearts. May you continue to spread love and kindness wherever you go. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. Hope you had fun.